Hi there everybody and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Origins. I wish I could tell you what we're doing today, but I do not know. I don't know where we are. Can't remember. So we will just have to see, I guess. Oh crap, yeah, we still have to fight Honnleath as well. We should be strong. Okay, go. Where's my inventory? Okay. Let's see. That one?
Indeed.
That one?
Yes.
And that one?
Yes.
Yes, I'm playing with the same people. Over and over and over. We can't go to Lothering. We're done with Ostagar and the Kokari Wilds. We've only got Honnleath Hut remaining. The edge of the Brazilian forest, the dangers on which are recorded in legends. Oh, I can't remember what that is. Soldiers Peak, we're done with. Soldiers, although there are really small trenches and Karen's Pass to the north of Japas can shave more than 2 days over travel over journey to Orlais. Okay, let's not go to Redcliffe. So, this is dwarves. This is elves. This is expansion, I'm assuming. Not expansion, DLC.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
If that's what you want. Make it fresh! I must maintain.
Ow!
We must gain the advantage!
How did they die? A bunch of weaklings. There's no one close to them. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, there we go.
Very well.
I think one of them died.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
Well, the one died. Didn't really see much. Go. Where am I from leveling? What? Okay, save. Oh, that's the guy that gives you the quest for Shale.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Oh, you asked me to find your mule?
Oh, no. I sent my elf to do that. I mean, I sent my helper, Taran. Nice fellow, that, Taran. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
Yeah,
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
You need...
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What do you want from me?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away. The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by Darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
Oh, I know this will even work.
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our... troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say? Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honnleath. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Dulaf Gar. Maybe it doesn't.
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Okay. Let's go get Shale. Yes, let's go get Shale.
Darkspawn!
I shall do it.
I will fight if I must.
Good! Another down!
Shall be done.
Is that all you've got? I never liked this part.
Oh no, you don't! Watch out! Careful!
I shall do it. Shall be done.
Did you just die?
No quarter shall be given!
Make him be praised!
I think they're dead now. Okay.
Very well.
Lucy's. There. Oh, fucking key. Okay.
As you say.
Okay. Fruit's back there. We're gonna go back there for Alfred. There's Shale.
It is begun.
Okay.
Defend yourself!
And there's
It is begun.
Don't give them the advantage!
Alright,
and then there's
battle
be
it
done.
is then! Push them back! You should run while you can!
I shall do it.
who is
Very well.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
oh, so this one you can open. Deep.
It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun.
Note.
It shall be done.
Let's go open Olaf's chest. Olaf. Olaf. Olofberg. Cheese knife. Okay.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
Tulip Gar. Nothing happens. Apparently either the rod is not working or the code was incorrect. Okay, now go in there. even hide the name. They just straight up go, yeah, you know what, guys, this is Shale, the future party member. I mean, could have hidden it. People that played the game for the first time. No.
Here I am.
But no. Let me beach.
There is no glory! In bloodshed!
I never liked this part.
Shall be done.
Watch out!
That's still my lyrium potion. I can't believe I've got no lyrium potions left.
Allow me.
Obviously, the
I
game
could do
is
that
not
for you.
going to give me lyrium potions now. Oh no. Why would they? I'm sure one can craft potions. No, she can craft potions. With one? Oh. Lyrium dust and flood, but I have neither. Oh, shit. Okay. Damn, son.
It is begun.
Give that to Oleg. I think that's his name. Dwarf, you kid. Come. Do this. Okay. We'll take care of those now. Shatter. Go away.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Try not to look too competent. It's embarrassing.
There's lots of you. Okay, she's frozen now, so you will have to... Oh fuck, you're frozen as well. Okay. This is happening.
Let's end this.
It is begun.
Back.
Excellent.
Where are you going?
Ow! My bruises all.
I shall do it.
Ah, Lyrium.
It shall be done.
Yeah, I'll be with you guys in a second. I'm just looting quick. What this? Where are we going with this?
I shall do it.
First I do the shoes thing, then I do the looting. What do we have? No, it would be really nice.
It shall
By
be
the
done.
Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I doubt anyone thought you were still alive.
I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm looking for over the statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Killed your father, why did you do that?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except the rod doesn't work, nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
I don't even know she's still alive.
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
Let's see if I can
You
find her.
will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
I think I remember this part.
Very well.
Now we go into battle.
As you say. It is begun.
Careful.
Look at him, perma-freezed. What an idiot. Harvest Festival ring. This is something that I get the feeling. Neverwinter Nights. Neverwinter Nights. Yes. Dragon Affair. Yes, sir. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. What does it? Everything in one. Make it two. No. Go there. Okay. They are fucking stacking you for Shale. Okay, level up, Wayne.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees? Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Who's me?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
That's not really a cat.
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Alright, what are you really?
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
What have you done with them?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is welcome.
Ah,
It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Let you have the girl you mean
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
I'll see you.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
oh, this is so exciting. Kitty is going to be free. I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
So it needs to reach this side, I'm assuming.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
It is begun.
Oh. This changes things.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
It is begun. It shall be done.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in his room.
It shall be
Isn't
done.
that awful?
I shall do it. As you say. It is begun.
Kitty is my best friend.
Shut up.
I shall do it. It is begun.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
As you say.
Get out of my way. Okay, now I need...
It is begun.
Yes, when? Go stand there, go... What the fuck out of this one?
Tell me a story.
Ow. Okay, then... I need...
Very well.
No.
Oh, it's a flower.
Well,
I
Is it
shall
a
do it.
daffodil? I like daffodils.
I need one pointing this way. I need this one up there.
It is begun. Very well. I shall do it.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
As you say.
Is there something
Can
you
you
need?
go away? Go away.
It is no trouble.
This is a problem.
Tell me a story.
How am I?
Very well.
Just...
I shall do it.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
As you say. It is begun.
Can you guys get out of the fucking fire? You're annoying.
Very well.
Okay.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
I need... another one going this way. Those.
It is begun.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
I shall do it.
Well, shit.
Very well.
Tell me a story.
I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done. As you say.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
Just fucking burn to death and get it done with, please. So fucking...
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
Very well.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
Pretty sure he does not want to meet Kitty. And I'll float you, but I guess.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a
As you say.
daffodil? I like daffodils.
Need to swap
I shall do it.
around, basically.
Very well. It shall be done. As you say.
Okay, okay.
Very well.
I've always wanted a
It is
cat, and
begun.
Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Let's get you out of there. Let's get you out of there. Oh, I've already got 2 of those. Oh, but I don't need another one of those.
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
It is begun. As you say. Very well.
I like
I
it
shall
when
do
Kitty
it.
sings to me.
Burn, motherfuckers! Get out of my fucking way! Fucking shit stains.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
No, I can't remember what I was doing. Let's see what the fuck you did now.
As you say. I shall do it.
Is there something you need?
Oh, would you go away?
It is no trouble.
This is so fucking
Father
annoying.
doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty. I was thinking
I shall
about
do
the
it.
sun, silly.
I can promise you the solution is right in front of me.
Very well. It is begun. Very well.
Kitty is my best friend.
It is begun. It shall be done.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
What's that for you? How sad did you live?
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine!
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Like I said, I knew the solution was right in front of my eyes. So let's do this.
It is begun.
Then I want to check out this one.
I shall do it.
Whoa! Shit.
That's gotta hurt.
Okay. This is definitely not pillars.
Yes. A wonderful thing, my dear, but...
You cost
Yes.
I must maintain.
actually just due to all attributes. +3 armor. 3 willpower. Oh yes, I'd like that one. I would like that. Okay. I think I must upgrade some strength so I can wear that helm as well. Because it gives due to all attributes. What? For shame. Give me this shit. For that hell.
Nothing but excitement.
Oh, wait, we can get another Healy. Mass rejuvenate. Yes.
I shall do it.
Far too old for this.
I shall do it.
I will not allow
How did the rest of the demons escape if she was trapped in
You did it!
shit?
You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Okay. Must gather your body before venturing forth. Baldur's Gate vibes. Where am I at? Okay. Dulan Han.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And of course, it is another mage. That is what it is. Yes? Yes. Just my luck.
Hello to you too.
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
So I would assume. How unfortunate.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Something
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Alright, we'll go over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about it?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means... I have free will, yes? It is simply... what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I haven't given it much thought.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
You're welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
Thanks for studying the opposite. Think of it as it's a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
Okay, nice. Pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Okay. Oh, Alistair. Such a fancy. Okay. Why? Well, that's where I went into the one spot I came up the stairs. Okay. Okay. We got the golem. I think the DLCs that's actually in the game and not separate content are done now. I think. I had to go do that. I don't know how I'm gonna kill that one. What the fuck is this?
It shall be done.
Okay, let's go to camp. First things first. Do you have anything for Liliana? Not here. Urania. Studded leather cued. win. Nothing. Alistair, you have Merrick's blade. I don't think I'm gonna get better than what you have anytime soon. 1 armor. Oh, this one's better. What? Fatigue. I might actually just get him the whole Blood Dragon set. Why can't you wear Kaelin's shit? I didn't use you so you don't level up. Let's just go level up, people. Let's do this. We take you.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
And we just go back there. That is the map that we are in now. Do that. Yeah. Let's go for 36 on that. And then from there we can go HP. You are using 2 weapons. 2-handed weapons. Now, wear Kaelin's armor. But this is better. I'm gonna sell Kaelin's armor. I guess I can sell it to this guy and then.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, I'm sure you'll...
Blood Dragon helmet. Gauntlets. Boots. Kaelin's did look a lot better. Does he have the whole Kaelin set? Kaelin.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Let's finish up with Shale as well. Zevran. Okay, well that's getting settled. It's the same as the normal. Fire damage, frost, electricity. Let's go frost.
You and your friends are formidable.
The cool thing with selling with this guy is everything, if I want it again, it'll just be here. You have lyrium dust. No, but you do have flasks. I need flasks. Let's carry 40 on me at all times. Okay. So I didn't need acidic vials. Venom I don't need. Upon my chance, use it to element of fire. No. Metal shard. Right hand assuming metal shards can be used to make deadly traps. No. Traps. Quartz. No. Malachite. No. Okay.
If there's anything I can do for you, I'm sure.
Anything else you have that I want? No. Just everything I ever sold you. A tome researched by the Imperial Charm Tree at Deventer Offshoot. And at one point to spell talent or spell. Mine.
I shall do it.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
What's with they?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Won't we be right next to your stain?
I think not. I am made of pure rock, skin to core. At best, I can become a pile of dust, but a smear I will definitely not leave behind. That's for softer, squishier things like itself and its friends. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Fuck you. Would have expected those to be different.
Different? Different than... Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, Master, I exist to serve the Master. I shall kill for the Master and only for the Master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
It isn't very different, isn't so bad.
Did I say it was bad? Huh. It thinks I hang on its every word, waiting for approval. I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing.
I agree.
Imagine the benefits. No need to eat or sleep or perform other functions. Walk underwater, crush the heads of every opponent. The possibilities are limitless. Barring the occasional 30 years or so of paralysis, there's little to compare. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Fucking rude. You're so rude. Damn. I want to get rid of these. I give you the joining challenge I did. Duncan's shield. No, Duncan's shield.
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
The dog. A bone for you. Trust His grace. Don't have that. No. Blue satin boots. No. Oh no. 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 Okay. Morgan. Black Grimoire already gave. Flameless Grimoire will give soon. Gold. No. No. Golden rope necklace.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Locket. No. Silver brooch. No. Silver chain. No. Silver medallion. No. Ogren. Don't have Ogren yet. Shale. Remarkable amethyst. Diamond and okay. All remarkable gems. Then portrait of the rebel queen. Don't have. The only portrait I have. Water stained. Water recruiter. Stand sword totem. Water stained portrait.
I am impressed. My thanks.
When? Go Dragon's Blood. Okay. Fancy scroll. Do I have that? No. Tattered note. No, the chronos of rather. The Rose of Orlais.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
True profit. Wine.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
Zevran. And damage dose. Medium gold bar. Small gold bar.
I shall treasure it. Thank you.
Okay. Silver
A fine
chain,
gift. You have my thanks.
silver ring, shiny gold.
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay. That takes care of those. I just need it with Shale. There's Shale.
Ooh, shiny.
There we go. Okay. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. I'm sorry, this last part was really fucking boring. Wait, let's talk to everybody.
Yes.
I just saw something you mentioned.
Speak then.
That's enough for
Then
now.
I suggest we move on.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never
Very
mind.
well.
Okay, bye.
As you wish.
Something on your mind?
I like your armor.
Of course.
Yeah, see. How are the Grey Wardens?
Such as they are.
No, no more
About the Grey
questions.
Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something on your mind?
I have
Of
questions.
course.
If you raise with a chance, have you never?
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes? Oh, so that's what we're talking about. Well, if you really want to know, you tell me first.
Tell you what, of course I have. Didn't you see me in Morrigan the other day?
And apparently you have no shame as well. Well, all right, I'll play along. I myself never had the pleasure. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course. But, you know.
You never had the opportunity. Oh, I see you like the proper parts.
Oh, that's funny. Your cruel japes will be remembered, sir. If you hear sobbing later, that's me crying myself to sleep.
At least you'll get a decent rest.
Ha ha ha. Your cruel interrogation will be remembered forever. Or maybe just until lunch. Lunch makes everything better. Oh, look, I have cheese. Something on your mind? Of course.
What changed about you after joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too. And all I got was, you'll see.
He wouldn't tell you?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
Haven't felt anything like that.
Really? I saw you eating dinner the other day. Savage.
Yes, well.
Ah, yes, the classy camaraderie of two men traveling out in the open. I take it you were like this before the joining, then. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you'd call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you? Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The Taint. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
I never wanted that, I understand.
You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
Yeah, this is all we have to look forward to. He will be remembered, Alistair, as all the others.
I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Man, I want to talk to you. You're going to talk
Here
long.
I am.
Get on to some questions.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What does it take to become an assassin?
Well, the Crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is the desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
So you have to be a murderer.
Now, it need not be thought of so crudely. We all do our share of murdering around here, don't we? An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
That sounds like it could be useful.
See? Getting paid for the act is beside the point. An assassin is more a tactical choice than a lifestyle. Of course, the Crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we? Hmm?
Why dislike?
Here I am.
Fucking stupid.
Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss?
Never mind.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Oh, why did you want to do that first exactly?
Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
You didn't choose to join the Crows?
To be truthful, I didn't even know the Crows existed when I joined them. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The Crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
And that system works?
Of course. You compete against your fellow assassins, and those who survive are rightfully proud of it. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable.
It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
Why didn't you just leave then? No, I think I understand.
As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
I will drive you along.
And here I am, happy to be had. Isn't it wonderful how things work out that way? Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so. Here I am.
I would like you to answer some questions.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Do you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
You never killed an innocent?
Now there's an interesting word, innocent. How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a Darkspawn. It's all relative in the end.
It's a very practical attitude.
Death happens, as we like to say. And when I get paid for it, death happens more often. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed. The pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands. There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Don't you have any other skills?
None that I wouldn't get into trouble for performing publicly. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by Darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them. Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead. Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Farelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
And it has assassin. Do you want to go back?
It's not really a matter of wanting to go back. I cannot go. At least not yet. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
From any glittering gem now.
You have me there, indeed. I, for one, can make no such claim, as I never laid eyes on the woman. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
This had some kind of a
It may as well be, but not this once, no. I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else.
That's a little bizarre there. Okay, really, you smell as a boo and you think home. It's not like you've been away from home forever.
Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather. Perfect craftsmanship. But I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no? True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a handsome Grey Warden? A man who then spares my life? I could not.
You need to make the most of where you are.
Quite right you are. I see the Grey Wardens do not recruit fools. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Bye. Please tell me.
Here I am. Oh, I swore to the crows that the things they taught me were to remain a secret. And while, yes, they are already angry at me, I'd rather not push things, you see. If you... Here I am. Oh, this should be good.
Okay, done with you, done with you.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
That sounds like our dog. Good, he will foul our enemies with his stench.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Bathe, can't you just wave your staff and make him clean? And just not smell him. He's a warhound, not some pamper. Go at it, he's getting a little rank.
Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
Any more interactions with him? He just had a bath, you shit.
Did you always live in an alienage? Was it very terrible?
My family there was joy there too.
That is good to hear. I have never been to the Denerim alienage, but I hear that life is hard and there is so much squalor. In Orlais, most elven servants live in the homes of their masters, often in great wealth and luxury.
I don't know that.
I've known elven servants with servants of their own. A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at.
So I should offer myself to some more noble?
No,
Illusional.
I did not mean it that way. Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry.
I'm elven, but more than that, I'm a person. You may not be cruel, but you still use.
Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about. Something I can help with?
I'm talking about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val-Royaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val-Royaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
Sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sort of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes, living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
What is special about shoes?
Well, they're shoes. They're pretty. Some of them anyway. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring. I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk, with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky, fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
You don't need fancy shoes to make you beautiful.
Thank you. It's kind of you to say so, even wearing these mud-covered horrors. They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we? Something I can help with?
Approve. +2.
Yes?
I've talked to you about something.
What's on your mind?
You were traveling minstrel. Do you have any tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
I've heard all those. Dun 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 dun.
What's on your mind?
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
I suppose you were just tired, like you said.
I suppose I must be. What's on your mind?
Nothing about being a great one.
Is something troubling you?
I don't know, it's difficult sometimes. No one expects so much from me.
No one said it would be easy. You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I will be ready when it comes. I don't give up. I don't have a choice.
And that gives me hope. Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Nope. Now they were more respected in the old days.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Go on.
The blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. as the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above. It illuminated a vast, seething horde of Darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
And what happened then?
The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching Darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last Darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
When did this happen?
This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here. This is gonna be a really long episode. In the next episode, I'll finish talking to her and then speak to Morrigan, who you is. Oh. Okay, thank you for watching, guys, and have a fantastic day.